the best ever guacamole that stays green. Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're going to make easy the best guacamole that you will ever make, and it stays green. Now guacamole is one of my favorite dips actually. I absolutely love it with tortilla chips and as a side. You know, I can eat it all the time. So let me show you how to make the best ever guacamole that stays green. Let's do this. Right guys, avocados, what we need to do is just cut down it with a knife around the stone and then cut down the other side down to the stone and then twist gently, and there is this beautiful avocado. And actually we don't even have to whack the knife into the stone to take it out. It's already loose. But just to show you, if you had a stone stuck in there, you'd whack your knife in, and sometimes you have to give it a little twist, take out the stone. Now all we need to do guys, we just need to take a spoon and we need to take the flesh out of our avocado and put in a bowl. So just nice and steady, round with a spoon. And now you can either take it all out in one go, or you could slice through nice and gently and then just take out with your spoon. Okay, whichever way you decide to do it is entirely up to you. We just need that flesh. So get that flesh out of there. Doesn't matter how we get it out, as long as we get it out. So get the flesh into your bowl. Absolutely fantastic. So just scoop it out guys. Scoop it out of all three of your avocados and then we'll carry on from there. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm just going to transfer it all to a bowl and then we can work on it a little bit better, because that is a little bit too much for mashing I think. We're just going to give this a little bit of a chopping through. Some of this is very ripe and some of this is not so ripe. So just to help it on its way for mashing, we're just going to give it a little bit of a chopping. With your guacamole guys, you know, you can mash it as fine as you like, or you can have chunks in it. I like chunks in mine. If your avocado is soft enough, just take a fork and just give it a gentle mashing. Just mash it through. Now, like I said, you take this to as fine as you want. Right guys, we've got our minced avocado there. All we need to do now is add half an onion. Okay, so we got half a red onion and we want to thinly dice this. We want some little dices inside there. Okay, doesn't matter how you dice it guys, it has to be thinly diced. So get it thinly diced and then we're going to add it to our avocado. We just want to add the juice of one lime to our avocado. Now I'm using a juicer. You know, you can actually just cup it in your hands and squeeze it, but you know, I want the most of the juice out of here, as always. So I'm using a juicer. Add the juice to the avocado, and then we're going to stir it in. So a quick little stir in, get that juice in there. Oh, just look at that. Absolutely awesome. Add our finely chopped onion. Get that in there. And then what we want to do, we want to take a couple of tomatoes. Now, we don't want to use all the seeds and the juice on the inside. So cut your tomatoes open, and then we need to take out all that juice and seeds. We don't want that, so let's take that out of there. We're going to have enough fluid with our tomato without all the seeds, so just take the seeds out. And all we need to do now is finely dice our tomato. Now don't forget, the tomato is in there for contrasting colour, little cubes of red in there, okay? It's only a tiny bit of flavour, because if not, we're going to end up with a really green mass. And then we want to add the tomato to our avocado and onions. And now you can see we're getting that lovely build up for our guacamole. We want a couple of cloves of garlic, and again this wants to be either minced or very finely chopped. Okay, so that's up to you how you do it, but it has to be finely minced. So that's our garlic finely minced. Just add that to our avocado mixture. Now in Mexico they use a serrano chili. Okay, I don't have serrano chilies here in Thailand, so I've got this one. Now I'm going to take the seeds out because we don't want all that seeds and gunge in our guacamole. So let's take that out of there. I don't want any of that in there at all. So that's our pith and seeds taken out of the chili. What we need to do now is finely dice our chili. We want little bits of chili in our guacamole. And then all we need to do now, guys, is add it to our guacamole mix. Now what we can't forget, and a lot of people do forget, we need to add half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of salt in there. That's it. So get some fresh cilantro or coriander. Now we want about 4 tablespoons, guys. So just finely chop through your cilantro or coriander. So there we go, guys, nice and easy. Okay, and then we want to add our leaves to our guacamole. And that's it, guys. All we got to do now is give it a mix through. Oh, just look how good that looks. That is amazing. So, my favourite bit, let's give it a taste test. That is the best guacamole you will ever make. It's creamy, it's got a bit of lime in there, tiny bit of saltiness, and the onions and the tomato, coriander or cilantro, all the way through that. That is fantastic. That is easily the best guacamole you will ever make. We need to keep the guacamole green as possible. Now guacamole oxidizes and it will go brown, always, okay? But there is a hack to make this stay green, and it'll stay green in the fridge for about 3 days. So it gives you time to dip in and eat it and everything. Right, okay guys, this is the easiest hack to keep your guacamole green, okay? Just press it all down. Try and get as much air out as possible in there. Give it a little squash down in your bowl. So, as you can see, we've got quite a lot of air out of there. And then guys, to keep it green, you add water, okay? You add water nice and gently over the top of the guacamole. Now it's as simple as that. It can't oxidize guys with the water on the top there, and the water's not going to actually soak into the avocado because it's so thick, okay? So it can't oxidize, it stays green. It'll stay green for about 3 days in the fridge, and then when you come to use it, all you do is pour off the water. And then you've got your guacamole, okay? And you can just give it a fluff up, serve it. Absolutely fantastic. So easy. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right guys, if you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.